It's just after 8 p.m. in a quiet Yavapai County neighborhood in Arizona, a place that should feel safe once the sun goes down. But tonight, fear is hanging in the air. Neighbors have reached a breaking point, deciding to take action themselves over a man they believe has been stalking a teenage girl.
Hi.
Where's he at? Here, hey, give me your hands.
Child molester.
Give me your hands. Give me your hands.
Oh, Jesus.
He's got a...
Let go of it, Cindy. Give me your hands. Give me your hands.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Give me your hands. If you do anything, I'm going to sock you, all right?
That's
copy?
Yeah,
Get out of the car. I got a deputy behind you. Step out of the car. That's all we got to do.
Hold on, my shoes ain't tied, please.
You're fine. Go ahead and hop out. Eli, I got his hands. I'm going to hand you one. Let's get a cuff on it.
Yep.
Sit up.
Can I get out?
Yeah, I got.
Hang on.
I'm hung up with the seatbelt.
I got you.
Or something.
Yeah, I got him.
Okay.
Let's get him out.
All right.
Yeah. Here.
Go ahead. Let's just go out your
My
side.
left shoulder's back dislocated. So I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting you.
We never said you were. Just keep where you're at, okay?
I know. I don't want you to think I'm resisting because I'm not.
No, I never said you were, bud.
Yeah. So bizarre.
Hey, will you get them all
Okay.
separate?
So bizarre.
Authorities later identify the suspect as 48-year-old Dustin Brown. Police say Brown had been actively avoiding a protective order issued against him, an order meant to shield a 17-year-old girl from his alleged harassment.
Them all separate.
We're going to start doing interviews.
Yeah. They ruined my car and just assaulted.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, sir.
Okay.
Put your hands up.
They just assaulted me for the whole time. And I tried to explain it to them. And
Okay. Any weapons in your car? Anything like that?
No.
Okay, we're going to get medical coming out here. Okay, let's get you back to one of our cars.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
According to the Yavapai County Sheriff's Office, Brown is suspected of leaving a chilling, threatening letter on the teenager's car. Deputies also say he had been making disturbing and inappropriate comments toward the girl at her place of work.
Real quick.
You got it. Might have to hop up.
Next, an officer calmly reads Dustin his Miranda rights. The weight of the moment unmistakable as questioning begins.
What happened here tonight?
I went for a drive, and I got lost. I got turned around, and I was trying to pull up the maps, and this white truck turned on the floodlights, and I know roughly where I was at. We turned on the floodlights, and then he acted like he was going to hit me, and he moved over, so he got over, and so I tried to just go around him, and he just rammed my car.
Okay.
I was like, whoa, I put my hands up, I just couldn't believe it. And then they jumped out, and then they just started attacking me. I started to fight back, but they just swarmed me, and
okay.
I got overwhelmed, and then I just kept saying whoa, and but anyway, they piled in on me, and I tried to fight them off, but I got pinned down. I could have done a lot better, but I just got back from the gym and I burned off tons of energy.
Okay.
So I just didn't have enough gas in the
Okay.
tank.
All right.
I mean, it really was a misunderstanding, but this goes back to these people. They feel that like I attacked this girl,
Okay.
a family member.
Okay.
She's 17, and
Okay.
they believe that I did something to her, that I assaulted her in some way,
Okay.
and it's not true.
Okay.
none of it's true. But when they were like beating on me, you know, and they just kept at it, they acted like a and they kept calling me a pedophile, and they said they were going to kill me. They said they were going to cut my nuts off, and they were going to drag me out in the woods before the cops got here, and they're going to kill me and bury me. I mean, they're just absolutely psycho. And I'm like, stop. I kept telling them, stop. I said, it's not true. I said, the sheriff's already, they have the reports and everything. Okay. And they're like, we know what you did. We know what happened. You're a child molester and all this stuff. And I'm like, are you f***ing serious? So it was like, a Salem witch hunt or something. Okay. And I'm telling you, like, nothing happened.
So you were just out for a drive?
Yeah, well...
Which coincidentally was in front of their residence.
No, I wasn't in front of the residence. I was on the street.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a good idea, though, to go for a drive down the street from someone's house when they've accused you of this stuff? You know what I mean, man? I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I'm just asking questions. You know that?
Yeah.
Hindsight's 20/20, but that might not have been a good idea to begin with. I'm not saying it justifies what happened here tonight, but
I hear what you're saying.
For sure. So Deputy Apostolic's has been talking to you the last couple of days about a lot of this stuff, right?
No, I haven't heard from him.
I thought he talked to you on the phone a couple of days ago or something. Okay.
He said he was going to call me.
Okay. Have you been here in town all week? Because I know some of the guys tried to call you the other day. Where were you?
Colorado.
Okay. When did you get back?
This morning.
This morning? Okay.
While Dustin offers his version of events, residents say this is the same man they had seen lurking through the neighborhood. As he speaks, other officers fan out, checking in with shaken witnesses who had been tracking his movements.
At the top of our street, staking out our house when we pulled up. I turned on the bright light bars on the truck and went up there, got identification for my daughter that is him, and then I chased him through the neighborhood. He came down here somewhere, I think, and turned off the lights. That's when we had called for you guys to come. And we just sat up there with the lights off, just kind of waiting, because we knew he couldn't get out. He'd have to go out that way. And then my brother-in-law and sister-in-law in the white Ford came up to help us. And then when they said they were going to come down here and see if they could see a white Prius down here. Turned down the street here, and then his headlights were coming down the road this way. Okay. And that's when he just rammed them head on and sent them into the ditch. Okay. And then it was chaos. That was your brother-in-law?
A security camera then reveals a chilling detail. A suspicious vehicle creeping down a dirt road near the victim's home, coming to a stop before its lights suddenly go dark. Just minutes later, witnesses say they made a drastic decision, ramming the suspect's car into a ditch to stop him from getting away.
So after the collision, what happened?
Basically, they went nuts after him because we've been tormented by this for a week. I've been scared for my daughter's life for
I get
fucking week. And waiting, and it feels like we can't get, the sheriff's department knows, and they can't kick in the door and get him. It's like nothing can be done. Our hands are just tied, and we're supposed to wait until she gets, until something happens to her for us to really do anything about it. So, yeah, people's minds, this is a 17-year-old and a 48-year-old man. And, people want to kill him.
I understand completely.
Luckily, we kept it from that, but what do you do? So scared to death for my daughter's life.
I know,
in a pile of garbage like this, what's he going to get in jail? And then he's going to come back out, and I have to worry all over again for her life.
What happened? What led to...
I got nothing to say.
Okay.
You guys keep your dogs off the road and I won't have to catch a stray. Gotcha. So I got nothing to say.
Okay. You don't want to say what happened?
That guy. If I go to jail, you just load me up with him.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know what I mean?
I know. I just got to figure out both sides.
No, there ain't no side.
Gotcha.
Dogs in the pound where they belong, away from my family. Okay?
Right. Understandable.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Their mom and them kids were here. You know what I mean?
Right.
This guy has been stalking my niece. My sister and my brother-in-law went to dinner, and when they came back, he was driving around in this Prius.
Absolutely. No guns in the car?
No. Anyways, he he was at their house when they got back from dinner. My sister called me. We're neighbors.
Okay.
And so I come down and we had our altercation with him, but he's been stalking her for a week, threatened to kill her. He's 48, she's 17. He's got a history of it. He's done it.
Cindy,
Okay.
you don't matter at this point in time. Don't say anything.
And you're
Don't
not.
say anything.
Yes, you heard that correctly. And according to both police and witnesses, this wasn't Dustin's first encounter with the law. The 48-year-old had previously served time in prison for stalking. Even more unsettling, he had been arrested just weeks earlier for a similar incident, accused of making inappropriate comments toward a woman at another business.
We were coming home from supper, and we live kind of on a kind of quiet street, and I look up the street and there's a car sitting there, and I'm like, that's not normal. And I asked my husband to hit the high beams, let's see what's up there. And there's a person in it, so we slide up next to him, look him in the face, and it's the perp that's been bothering my kid.
Okay.
He races down the street away from us. We, of course, give chase. We're on the phone with 911 trying to get a response. We have a gut feeling that he ran down here, not knowing it was a cul-de-sac. We see his taillight go out. I sit at the corner, waiting to see. I call my sister, because she lives in the neighborhood. I'm like, I need backup. Sheriff's not here yet. I got a perp in my neighborhood. I can't. And so she came and met me. My brother-in-law turned down the street. He had flipped a U and was coming to us, and you guys haven't been able to serve him since Monday. He's not, I'm like, he's out, he's here. I've called 911, no one's coming, and my brother-in-law was nice enough to stop his car.
Okay. Did you throw any strikes?
I might have hit him in the ribs.
Ribs. Punches? Okay.
It's my kid.
I know.
It's my baby.
Moments later, Dustin is transported to a hospital where he continues to deny every allegation against him.
I think 5, but it all started to get real blurry. And like I said, I think the other 2 just couldn't fit in the car. So there was a total of, including me, there was 4 of us in the front of the seat of the car. And so the other ones, they couldn't get in there. But it was just the most psycho situation you've ever seen in your life. I mean, those people are whacked out of their mind.
So do you know who did this?
Well, I know they belong to a certain family. I've never met any of them. I didn't recognize anybody. So I think they have a large family. But this is all a misunderstanding, and so they believe, and they just came at me, and
So why did they come at you?
Well, they have it in their head that I assaulted their 17-year-old niece, and nothing ever happened. I just talked to her, but I'm starting to think, like the way they were acting, I'm starting to think that she told them, she lied to them or something, because they believe that I did something to her, even though that there's no evidence of that. I mean, it's so stupid. I kept telling them, stop. I said, you're wrong. Nothing happened. What did she tell you? And they just kept coming at me. They would not. They were just absolutely out of their mind.
Back at the scene, one reluctant witness, visibly shaken, finally decides it's time to speak.
So we would like to talk to you to try and get your explanation of what happened. Okay.
I get a call. Okay. I've listened to this go on. I ain't said a word. I get home, sit down. My sister-in-law calls in a panic. Tells my wife, the guy's in the hood. We run out of here, we stop, grab a gun. Tell my wife we don't need a gun. Pull up right here. She says, I think he's around the corner, the cops are on his way. No offense against your guys, there's no good coming out of what's going on, okay? Come around the corner, the guy stops, my wife yells, that's him. She jumps out, the guy throws it in reverse, and I come, goes like he's going forward, throws it back in reverse and guns it. To be honest with you, I tried to hit the brakes when we got to here, and I didn't. I hit the gas on the deal. I jump out, he tries to jump out, I jump in the deal, he hits me 2 or 3 times and I restrain him. Goes to biting on me, okay? I'm just telling you right now, they're no good. So that was how we end up in this deal, okay? I think he hit the steering wheel really hard when his head bounced off the rest and I had to hold him in this deal. You know what I mean? That's the deal. So I'm not trying to be rude to you guys.
No, you're fine.
I got a 17-year-old niece. This I'm not even close with these guys. You got it?
Right.
I'm not going to sit around here and wait for something to happen. And you guys got your own job. I'm telling you right now, he didn't have to come out of this car.
And
I pulled him up out of the deal.
For sure.
And made sure he had a little bit of there, because there was no good coming out of this.
Right.
You understand? And do whatever you guys want to do.
The reason we kind of pride on, just getting you to give us a quick statement is, looking at this, I mean, obviously there's a reason this happened, and we know the backstory of what's been going on. We've actually been trying to arrest him for a couple of days, and so we understand the backstory, and we were just trying to give you a chance to articulate why you did what you did, because there may have been a good reason why you did it, and that's why we wanted to talk to you.
That's my reason right there. So. She's running down the deal, and that guy throws it in the deal. She rips it open. He's trying to jump out.
Right.
I think I got a few dings on me right now. You know what I mean? I'm all good with it, but I'm just telling you, this ain't for you guys. You do whatever you need to do, and we'll go. I'll play it. If I got, he doesn't.
Well, at this point, it's my decision. I'm the sergeant on scene, and the fact that you're actually willing to give us a statement and you can articulate that if you hadn't done what you had done, your wife's out of the car and cars are flying around and she could have gotten run over. I see why you did what you did. And
that was the deal.
No, and we get it. And actually, he's the one who spoke to her and her mom last night. I had him called because when I checked on yesterday, I got briefed about how the situation had continued into yesterday. So I actually had him call and check on her and her mom and make sure that he hadn't come back because he had been out of state. Well, it sounds like he came back this morning, and here we are already this evening. And we've been looking for him. We have felony charges on him. He's been to prison already. He's going back from this. I understand why you did what you did, and I don't see any reason for us to charge you with anything.
Residents of the Yavapai neighborhood who stepped in to stop the suspect were ultimately not charged in connection with the incident. Authorities determined their actions were taken in an effort to prevent something far worse. Meanwhile, Dustin is cleared from the hospital and placed in the back of a patrol car. Only then do officers finally get the opportunity to serve him with the paperwork.
Right. So I just want to let you know who the protected parties are and what it stipulates, which is not to contact them or go near their residence, okay? Sure. Make sure you just take the time to read through the rest of it so you have an understanding of what it says and what your options are to contest it, okay? All right, I'll give it to him so he can bring it over there with you and you'll get it over at the jail, okay?
What was your name again?
Sergeant Morales.
Yeah. Were you out there on the scene?
I was, yeah.
That was you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because it was like really chaotic.
Yeah, it was. It was super chaotic.
Yeah, and it just, like, I don't know if you ever seen like that, but...
Not a lot of it. I mean, I've been doing this a while, so I've seen some wild.
Okay.
But I've only seen anything like that a couple of times, and it's very few and far between.
Yeah, and I just still trying to wrap my head around it.
Sure.
But, so my car, I'm thinking it's probably totaled.
Yeah. So I don't know what the damages are, but we did get it towed.
Yeah,
so it's pretty banged up. Yeah, the front end's pretty messed up.
He hit me so hard. He pushed that car back about 30 feet.
Well, I was told by another deputy that you invoked your right to have an attorney present and not answer questions.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't want you to get into anything that
right.
you don't want to actually get into about it.
Yeah.
But I understand what you're saying for sure.
It was just nuts.
Yeah, sure. So unless you want to revoke that and talk to me, then we
can
talk.
I
don't want to pressure you.
Yeah, I'm not a professional.
For sure.
I am. Other stuff.
But in other stuff, right? That's always a good option, is to let the professionals do it.
Yeah. Here's my concern though. Okay. I mean, obviously they could have swiped my wallet and it's got cash and a whole lot of credit cards. But the other thing is that these people went completely freaking psycho.
Okay.
And she was digging through like papers I had on the seat. She's like, "Oh, what is this?" And so I think they have my home address.
Okay.
And I'm worried that they're going to go to my house and like burn it down or torch my cars out front. I mean,
so Okay. I'll look into that for sure.
Yeah,
then, and I'll see if we can find your wallet for starters.
Okay.
And I'll let the deputies know that we'll keep an extra patrol on your house.
Maybe just drive by.
And we'll do regular drive-bys to just make sure that if any vehicles are there that don't belong to you or your children, we'll make contact with them and make sure that whoever's there, we find out if they should be there or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It just
you can talk to a judge about getting an injunction against harassment against those folks.
Okay.
So they can't have any contact with you and they can't come near your home. And if they do, they'll be charged.
Yeah, because
if an order's put in place.
Yeah, because some of the comments they made, dude. I mean,
you were telling me that they were.
He was going to bury me in the desert,
right? And they were going to cut
my nuts
manhood off. And
but here's the thing. Like, just I mean, not to get into anything, but
sure, no, you're fine.
They were going to kill me, and this just, yeah, okay, so, they kept going kind of back and forth, like, he told the girls, he's like, no, we're just going to hold him down till the cops get here, but, you know, we're going to rough him up, we're going to do this and that, and then all of a sudden, the next thing was, it was like, they made, I'll just say they made comments that made me believe that the cops weren't coming. And so after about a half an hour of getting beat on, I was able to get my leg around and hit the horn, right?
Okay.
To get somebody's attention. And he immediately started just nailing me with all these elbows. He's like, stop honking the horn. They didn't want you guys to show up. They were going to beat me until I was unconscious and I wouldn't be
just
here.
so you know, we did get 2 911 calls from them.
When?
So I would have to look at the call to let you know the time.
Dude, they were acting so creepy.
I can tell you that from there was an original 911 call came in. About 5 minutes later, a second one came in, and I got there about 10 to 12 minutes after the second 911 call.
Okay.
So probably about 15 to 20 minutes after the initial call, I got there.
So they beat on me for a while, and then they called because, I mean, I was fighting with them for at least a half an hour straight. I'm telling you.
Did you get any? Well, I don't want to ask any questions and get into it too much. But,
but I'm telling you, some of the they said was absolutely psycho.
Okay.
And so I'm thinking, I know they got my home address. I know they did.
I'll make sure that
she was over there going through everything, and he was telling her, he was like in charge. He's like, "Don't go through his stuff. Don't go through his stuff. Don't touch anything." And I'm like, it was wild.
Okay.
It was wild. It was the craziest shit. I'm just. Anyway, yeah. If you guys just drive by the house,
I'll make sure that
Dustin was transported to jail and booked on a long list of charges: stalking, harassment, disorderly conduct, assault, aggravated assault, and endangerment. Online court records later reveal the outcome. Dustin was found guilty of felony stalking. As a repeat offender, the sentence was severe: 15 years behind bars, bringing a long and disturbing pattern of behavior to an end.